Ooh. Okay. Maybe you can hear me. Maybe not. Hi, Gum. Welcome. This is super weird. This is so weird. It's just weird because it's annoying that it just doesn't work. So give me a sec while I set up just a doc. I need a custom browser doc for YouTube. YouTube chat. I am not set up for this. I know I was doing the tests like years ago, but yeah, this has been a bit awkward. So yeah, there we go. Okay, YouTube chat. No, I mean I remembered. To be honest, I'm not sure what's going on, why that happened. It seems like maybe it's a glitch on YouTube side, but I have no idea. I have no idea if I'm shadow banned or if it's something else. I should probably not say that because it may not be true, but it just wasn't kicking in. Every time I went live on Twitch, nothing was happening. It saw that the data was coming in, but nothing was happening. So, yeah. Well, at the very least, I'm live and I'm here on YouTube, which is weird. So, what this means, obviously, is that some things are obviously not going to work, but half was preparing for this with the Streamloots and stuff like that. So, that will all still work fine. There's no problems there. And it does seem like I am live. So, that's definitely one up over what I was just now trying to go through. So I think let me just fill in the game. Yakuza Like a Dragon. Da 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 da. Because it's got a whole load of stuff. No Jeheti, no Zoe, no. Oh man. This is so weird. I'll fill this out later. Like the way in which. Okay, never mind. There's a lot. Like YouTube is a lot of setting up. That's to say. But anywho, this is odd. Moving on. So yeah, today we're taking a bit of a break from Okami. Because it seems like, so I don't know if it was actually related or not, but there wasn't really a whole lot to talk about with Okami. It was really silent. It was really chill. And I felt like that's great and all, but I do want to kind of talk with people a little, when that makes sense. It was a bit, so I kind of felt like maybe Okami wasn't really doing it in terms of getting people talking, if that makes sense. It may have not been, it's one of those ones where there's not really a lot happening to kind of have people talking. So Yakuza Like a Dragon was one that I was just going to play off stream and enjoy. And let's just say there's a lot more talking points. It's far more zany. There's a lot more going on. It may be better. It may not be. We'll soon find out. I am at the very beginning, just to give a backstory, a brief backstory about what's going on with these three characters that you're seeing here. Here in red, Ichiban, Kasuga, which also translates to number one garbage. Namba is an ex-nurse, and Adachi in the back in the blue is an ex-cop. Yukibo was covered, otherwise we'll chat more. No, it's fine, it's fine. I was just like, I don't know how to put it, but even I was quiet, if that makes sense. So it's just more like, even if it was possible to kind of facilitate a conversation, it just seemed like the game itself, I don't know how to put it. The game itself is enjoyable, but I don't know if it's streamable. That's the best way to put it. I'll probably come back to it, but that depends on how this goes. So yeah, trial and error at the moment to kind of see which is which. So basically, Ichiban Kasuga is ex-Yakuza. Yeah, it is more of a chill game, and I'm fine with chill games. That's fine, but it's just more like, uh, I think a lot of people were probably not interested to kind of just tune in for something chill. I don't know. Um, so also maybe it works both ways. I probably didn't look super interested because, to be honest, it was a game that we've all played before as well. This is also new, so there's probably more excitement. This is probably a more exciting game actually to stream because this was only released in the past 2 weeks. It's new to me. Series isn't new to me, but this game is new to me, along with its concepts and what they've done differently. And I would imagine a lot of people would not have played this already. So it'll be new to all of us. So we'll discover things pretty much on the fly. Also, being a Yakuza game, it's also got a lot to have its own quirky moments. So we'll get through that. And that will be very funny. I've actually been enjoying it so far. Yeah, it's this new. Yeah, that's how new this is. And I was actually looking forward to this from the beginning of the year. This has been in Japan for a good while now, obviously. And I think it's only just released in the West. So I want to obviously, check it out and enjoy. This is one that I think I'll enjoy more. Okami I enjoy, but this I enjoy for different reasons. Which you will see, basically. I won't describe it, but you'll see that. But to go to the characters and just give a bit of a brief backstory as to what is going on. Ichiban Kasuga is ex-Yakuza. And he was part of a family, and as part of that family, one person in the family did something, such as shooting a rival Yakuza gang. And basically, Kasuga was asked to take the fall for it, in the sense of basically serve the time in prison and say it was him. So he was in prison for 20 years. He's come out and he's being treated like he never existed in that family. So now he's kind of on a mission to kind of find out what's going on, what happened in between that time. That 20 years being, 19 years, from 2000 to 2019 is how they basically time skip it to being more current and present. Number is someone who Kasuga found after Kasuga was actually shot by his boss from that family and was then dumped in Yokohama in trash next to a homeless camp. And Namba took him in and fixed him up, and they became friends through various things. Namba is actually an ex-nurse who was smuggling drugs out of hospitals onto the black market to get money, and he got caught because he was basically doing too well. So he served time, he lost everything, lost his ability to be able to prescribe drugs and all that sort of stuff. And he ended up in the homeless camp where he met, obviously, Kasuga and was able to fix him up and so on and so forth. He was just struggling for his life. Adachi is an ex-detective. His story is actually the most mysterious so far. All that we know is that he was an ex-detective who became a traffic cop, and he has actually been tailing Kasuga because he's trying to get one up on this police commissioner person who's now basically mayor of Kamurocho for personal reasons, a vendetta. So he wants to know from Kasuga what happened so that he can then kind of dig up some dirt on this guy and just put him down. Adult persona, exactly, yeah. So what's different to this one compared to the previous games is this no longer beat 'em up. It's basically a JRPG. And from what I remember, the producer, director, the game director, someone, I can't remember who, but he loves JRPGs. Well, Gom, that's what basically this is. So you've got your party, you've got jobs. Well, I mean, it's close to, you've got stats. But if you look at the stats, you've got style, passion, confidence, charisma, kindness, intellect. And it's only by getting these up do they have an effect on what can affect you in battle, and what kind of story routes you can do, the sub stories. So there are some sub stories I actually can't do because it's like, oh, your passion needs to be level 4, or your charisma needs to be level 4, and so on and so forth. There are also tests that you can do which will increase this, as well as getting books and so on and so forth. You'll see. Everything will become apparent because I'm still at the beginning, so I don't have to explain that much. But just as a basics, this is a full-on JRPG, but set in Yakuza setting. Currently in Yokohama, and there's actually a gang right there, so I'll show you just how the battles go before I kind of... Jeez, okay, they can't quite hit you. But you'll see how this works. So, who am I at the moment? You can't control the character's movements. They move on their own, so it's kind of something you have to manage, but... He's the mage, so this is his idea of a fire attack. Adachi is more of a brute force kind of dude, so he'll go and hit like this. Kasuga is the hero, so he's got more hero-like, you know, moveset. I don't know if you've played, what's it called? Akiba Strip. But it's a similar level of silliness in Akiba Strip. So, also, I don't know if you've seen Chunibyo, because it's been talked about a lot recently, but the reason why all of this happens, why it plays out in the JRPG fashion, is because Kasuga actually likes Dragon Quest. It's his favorite game growing up. Literally, he says, I like Dragon Quest. And they make so many different... Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so then this will be real different compared to what the actual series is then. The series is not like this. This is not indicative of what the series is like. Because this is a very big departure from how it is normally. But basically, Kasuga likes Dragon Quest, and as a result of him really liking Dragon Quest, this is how, in his mind, the battles play out. They're turn-based, and everyone has their class and jobs. So everyone kind of plays their role. And you level up and you gain experience and stuff like that. They actually have already made a fair few comments to leveling up by beating loads of slimes and stuff like that. You'll see more of it as I do the story. There'll be more and more, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? References. There'll be more and more references. So currently they're in Yokohama, and Kamurocho takes place in Tokyo, Kabukicho district. Oh yes, I need to. Yes. Yeah, I will do that now. Actually, good shout. Oh, yo, Nick. Welcome. Yes, I am. I should post. One sec. I need to post a thingy. I'm all over the place because nothing has gone well. Nothing. This is a backup. This is a backup because it was either this or I wasn't gonna stream, basically. How are things with you, InSlAyN? Welcome. Oh man, I'm so like lost on all levels. Sorry. One sec. Because his name says that. It's his name. I should have said InSlAyN, but I just read it. I saw it as I read. This is so weird. And I really appreciate it, Gam. Thank you. Everything today, everything possible has just gone out of whack. Everything that's gone out of whack that could have has gone out of whack. Okay, so I'm going to go into I'm going to do the story because the best thing to kind of get an idea for what's going on is to just progress with the main story. Also, money is far more scarce in this game. Money always plays a big factor. Oh, this is not the way to it. Wait. Oh, it is. It's fine. I need to go to Hello Work, actually. Yeah, it's not like you weren't only going to be on mod for the time when we did the test. So Hello Work is actually where I need to be. So I need to go upstairs. So basically what these guys are trying to do is, because they don't have work, they're trying to get work by using Hello Work, which I would guess is the equivalent of town work in Japan. So they're coming here, or job seekers here, actually. If you were to go to Job Center Plus, you would go say what it is that you're capable of, so on and so forth. And then they'll kind of suggest jobs that you can do to get you back into the working world. Oh, you can't see chat. Yeah, because it's not. Yeah, because it's Twitch chat. That's why that I have the link for. And unless I mean, I guess we'll have to do without. I mean, dang it. Hold on 1 sec. Let me just try. Let me try. It's not like anything is really going well today anyway, so I might as well. Oh, not download, cancel, don't do this. Dash, I should have it linked actually. Let's see. A multi-stream. So, oh, YouTube is unlinked. Link with this one. I shouldn't actually be using this one. This one. Yes. What? Okay. It's linked now. So Twitch panels. Oh no, I don't want this one. I want widgets. Chat box. Does this only include? Is this only for Twitch? Okay, so I have a chat box. So I've linked my Google. Google. Yeah, YouTube does restore chat. So okay, nothing. I think it's not working. This might take me some time. So, and I can't switch. We're gonna have to do without it. Yeah. There's probably an easy way. Yeah, there's probably an easy way, but I can't find it now. I don't think it works in the way in which I think. Settings. I have YouTube connected. A YouTube. Yes. Okay, it's not working. Oh, wait, what? It magically. Okay, I swear I did nothing. I 100% did nothing. It just magically started to work. Oh, now I can't see YouTube chat. Oh, this whole thing is so horrible. What? Refresh. Refresh the source. I feel so powerless. Wait, hold on. Okay, let me get rid of this actually. This is so annoying. And I'm gonna pop this out. So I don't know what happened. Maybe it just needed time. This is such annoying way in which this is working. Okay. YouTube chat I have up now. And YouTube chat is also working on stream. Cool. Oh, fine. Yeah. Awesome. Yes. Okay. Oh, I feel tired. This is not a good day to stream, clearly. Okay, cool. Let's continue. Now everything is working ish. Also, InSlAyN, how do you want me to call you? InSlAyN or Nick? Okay. I guess I'll continue calling you InSlAyN. By the way, what's the
So
yeah, that's their workaround to it, InSlAyN. If you want to change your name, just create a new brand account, basically. Just create a new account, which is not a new account. It's like a sub account under your main account. It's weird. Yo, Kit, welcome. How is it going? This is not a good day for anyone.
Eh?
I have to create a table now. So your names, I just use your names. You know, your names are gonna end up in chat anyway on the stream. Like you're gonna see it. Yeah, Kit, clearly. I mean, I feel like the week. No, I would agree with you, Kit. It hasn't been a good week. It really hasn't.
Oh.
Yeah, they make a joke about it. Not necessarily Home Alone, but what he was asking for when he got out of prison and when he to get a new hairstyle, because obviously being in prison, his hair grew out. He wanted a perm like what he had got back in the 2000s. And when he asked the lady about it, and she did a perm, he was like, "What is this? This is not what I asked." And then she was like, "I don't know what that style is." And it's like, why did you even cut his hair in the beginning? You shouldn't have touched it. So basically the quest that we're on now.
お兄さん、あなた見ない顔ね。新入りなの？
ええ、派遣できた難波って言います。
あらそう、お医者さんなの。偉いわね。
いや、介護の助手だよ。派遣できたんだよ。
まあ、弁護士さん？頑張ったのね。
ところでおばあちゃん、この施設に向田さんって人が入居してるはずなんだけど、わかるかい？一人娘のいるおじいさんなんだが。
そういえば、朝ごはんはまだかしらね。
もうとっくに昼過ぎてるで。
ああ、ここで結構よ。どうもね、おまわり
Does
さ
it?
ん。
This
そ
is
っ
a
ちはなん
very
かわかった
different
か？
Yakuza
い
though.
や、今のと
This
こ
is
ろ
Yakuza
菜の
like
葉
a
の親父
dragon.
らしき人間は見当たらね
それにしてもちっとも悪徳施設に
Also,
は見えないん
this
だよ
one
な。
takes place mostly in Yokohama.
介護士の数だって足りてるし、医療機器だって最新のもんだ。
え。警備の方もだ。セキュリティから巡回までしっかり金をかけてるぜ。
こら新人、何度言ったらわかるんだい。便器に自分の顔が映るまで磨き込むんだよ。ほら次に行くよ。ちんたらしてたら終わんないよ。
なんで俺だけ便所掃除なんだよ。
There's a lot of Tsukumi in this as
お
well.
前に勤まる外注業者が他になかったんだから。
で、親父さんは見つかったのか？
いや、どこにもいねえ。春日の方は。
朝から便器しか見てねえよ。あのおばちゃんが厳しくてサボることもできね
もしかしたら親父さんはマジでエクセレントルームに入居してんのかもな。
え。例のバカ高いビップルームか。
エクセレントはありえねえよ。聞いたとこによると、あそこに入るには厳しい審査があるって話だ。契約希望者は何度も施設側と面接を重ねるんだとよ。
面接？
詳しくは知らねえが、家柄や社会的地位を審査するんだろう。入居してんのは財界の大物や引退した資産家とかだって噂だ。たとえ金があったところで菜の葉じゃ審査は通らねえだろうな。
お前らエクセレントルームは確認してねえのか？
確認したくてもできねえんだよ。エクセレントの入居者は完全にプライバシーが守られていて、介護から警備まで全て正社員が担当してるんだ。
エクセレントルームはどこにあるんだ？
最上階だ。だけど社員が持ってるカードキーがなきゃ入れねえ。確かめようがねえよ。
こら新人、油売ってないでとっとと行くよ。
はーい、今行きます。
お疲れさん。トイレ掃除だけで丸1日かかるなんて驚いただろう。
すげえ数のトイレっすね。
そりゃあこれだけの大きな施設だからね。ま、明日からはもう少しペースアップしておくれよ。
まだ最上階が残ってるみたいですけど。
ああ、7階はエクセレントルームって言ってね。あたしら外注業者は立ち入り禁止なのさ。
So they're trying to get this person called Nanoha. But they're trying to find out why she's giving 2 mil to this place. Because there's something
さっ
off
きの便所に忘れ物しちゃい
about
ま
the
した。
fact that her father is here
何
and she's paying a
やってん
dude
だい。おっちょこちょいだね。
in a cafe 2 mil for this,
先に
which is like a
降りてください。
really expensive
俺
old
後
people's
から追
home.
いかけますんで。
仕方ないね。さっさとするんだよ。
By the way, I'm still at the very beginning of this game, so any questions you have about anything happening, I can only answer so much. There's a lot of things I haven't unlocked yet. I mean, she probably is. I don't know why he's following this dude. Oh, because he's going to the excellent area.
怖がらなくても大丈夫だよ、おばあちゃん。
maybe that's something they'll touch on in this. They've touched on a number of different topics so far,
おやすみなさい。
which is partly why I'm playing this instead of Okami, because, well, it might it asks a lot of questions, and generally the story is amazing. I love the stories in Yakuza games. Yeah, so I think we're gonna find out what's going on.
Oh,
Well, greed plays a big part in this.
ああ
Mm.
Matta.
なんだって
Oh. So the woman with purple hair died.
Eh?
No. I mean, yeah. It was expected.
yeah.
Yeah, scam pension payments. Who is saying this?
ん
Yeah. The hospital basically, or the place basically still just gets paid.
おい、
え
By the way, this is a soap land that they're sitting in. And he's the manager of that place. To answer any questions why this is happening, they were asked to work for the manager to do a task for them, and it's basically led to this. Yes, InSlAyN. The most important thing, I suppose. While you wait. And Nanoha is one of the obviously workers of this establishment. Yeah. Yeah, Kit.
あ
残り300万。もしも10日後に結婚します。
So it's like a countdown. 10 days before, yeah. They basically kill her dad.
お、そうか。
Oh my god. InSlAyN. I don't even know where to begin. It's actually good.
待った。
It is actually good.
So だ。 わかった。
Oh yeah, Kasuga was born in the Soapland. Born and grew up in one. He was taken care of by those who worked there. So InSlAyN, you... Yeah, they portray him as a good guy from the very beginning. I think it's because the way in which they show him growing up,
あ
he was actually taken care of by people in that environment. And part of the thing that his, I guess, backstory is that the people who society considered to be scum are actually not that scummy. They're just doing what they can to get by. And they're actually nice people. So it's why he himself is also nice. Even when he was part of the Yakuza, he was actually doing things in a nice manner. Like, he shook down a dude who was selling underground, like black market porn. And he was obviously getting it from, like, teens and stuff like that, the money. So when he shook him down and he got the money back, he told one of his aniki, to basically go and give it back to all the people who, you know, who he scammed, basically. So he was that sort of dude. And someone who he knew from middle school had a loan from the Yakuza or something like that. When he went to kind of get the money to collect, he collected the wallet. He took it literal, in the sense of his order was to go and get his wallet. So he went, obviously beat him, took his wallet, but emptied the money. So the dude still had his money, but Kasuga took back the wallet. So Kasuga is that sort of guy. Just to kind of, you know, put in perspective, like the kind of good guy that Kasuga's being portrayed as. But yeah, InSlAyN, because you weren't here at the beginning, this version of this Yakuza is very different to any of the previous games. It's a JRPG. Full-on JRPG. Because Kasuga played Dragon Quest a lot when he was young, and it's his favorite game. And because of that, whenever he gets into battles, he imagines everything as being like how everything goes in Dragon Quest. You'll see this kind of develop more and more, but you have your standard classes and then you have jobs within those roles and stuff like that, as well as weapons to equip and gear. The previous Yakuza games had that already, the RPG element, but this just takes it to a next step. Yeah. So if you look, like, party, you can check your stats. Then you've got the jobs for each one. Like, so Kasuga has currently got 2. He's the hero. He's Yusha. And the freelancer. I haven't unlocked any of the other jobs yet, and there are a lot of jobs. And the only reason why I know there's a lot of jobs is because when you go to some of these shops, right? So this is one such place, and you can see the items. You can see the jobs that the icon in the middle. Some of these jobs I just straight up don't have. Not yet. And just by looking at icons, because I don't know what jobs those are yet, there's a lot of different jobs. So, I mean, this one, I mean, you can kind of guess what some of the jobs are, but this is not all. There's other shops as well which sell different things for different jobs that's not listed here. So there's a fair few jobs with their own perks and so on and so forth. Yeah, it's really, really good. I actually was worried. It is a fresh concept. It really, really is. And I was actually really worried about how it would play out. I was kind of lukewarm about the idea of them taking out the brawling combat of the previous games and going to this JRPG route, but it works actually quite well. I think they've done a really good job with it, and I'm enjoying it. The only thing is, obviously, beginning, so there's a lot of, well, you'll see as we battle more and more. It's got a lot of quirks. That's the best thing to say, but it's easy to pick up. It is definitely easy to pick up. And you do get into the swing, well, pun not intended, but you do get into the swing of how things work fairly easily. Yeah, exactly. So it's very silly, Yakuza-like, you know, spin on the typical elemental attacks and everything else. Debuffs and buffs that you know, it's a weirdly familiar game. It just works really, really well. Also, the reason why they all have different looks is because of Kasuga's imagination. He's basically got an overactive imagination. So he imagines everyone to kind of be, you know, look in a certain way or look different. You'll see. There'll be more and more of this, as you see, as we go. It's silly done in a way which does not feel overdone, and it works. That's the other thing, it just works. Like I'm enjoying it a lot more than I would have thought. It does. Like the thing is, once you kind of get into it, it's not too bad. The only thing is, apparently from what I've heard online, is the late game can be quite grindy. So it's almost like the beginning bit, like for the first, I guess, 3/4 of the story. Well, I say first. For 3/4 of the story, it's quite well balanced until it hits towards endgame, and then suddenly it just kind of goes a bit all over the place. And that's, as far as I can see, is the only real criticism. It just gets real grindy towards the end. But I feel like if I'm able to do well enough to not grind as such, but manage the party and actually play this like I've played every 1,000 other JRPGs I've done in my life, then it's not actually going to be all that bad. It feels very arcade-like, very classic. Well, it's in their roots. It's Sega after all. Well, Ryuga Gotoku Studio, but Sega. So it does definitely have that classic feel. They have that in all of their games, which is one thing I love about Sega. Wait, what's this? Oh, what do they have here? Speaking of. Virtua Fighter. Oh, goody. It's a shame you can't do that. Virtua Fighter 2. Outrun. Oh, look. Shinobi. They have some throwbacks as well. We actually saw places like this in Osaka, actually. Fairly low-key arcades. Do Outrun. Outrun is great, speaking of arcades. I'm doing. I'm not good at Outrun, though. Also, money is a real premium. Yo, Zach, welcome. Can't shrimp here since you aren't verified. What's shrimp?
Get ready.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long time till I get verified. I mean, this may be a one-off, Zach. I don't know, or maybe I'll make it more permanent. Who knows? It was just like a bit of a problem initially to kind of get it working, but now it's set up. It's fine. See, it means that doing the test all those weeks ago was worth it now. Oh, we're in Haikyuu. This is Outrun. What's USA Racing? I don't think I'll make it to the checkpoint. Five, four, three, 2, 1. Game over. Should I do another one? I think I was just close to the checkpoint. It was just because I crashed. Your entire racing experience is sand and grass? Oh, why is this not happening? See, this is why I need a PS5 controller.
Get ready.
Yeah, Outrun is cool. I think I have Outrun 2, and Outrun 3 was actually not too bad as well. Definitely, I think it's on Steam. They also have Super Hang-On as well, which I remember I actually played that when I was young. That's a blast from the past nostalgia. Super hang on. Cruising? Is it called cruising? Is that the Western name? I don't know. I can't remember what the West name was, but I guess it's cruising then. No, come on! I need a checkpoint. This is wow! I just about got to it. Good job, thanks. That'll be the only one. I won't get better than this. If it was that difficult. I mean, look at the columns and everything. There's a lot. Oh, dang it. That's why you shouldn't avert your eyes from the road. Looking at chat while driving. The what? They have Space Harrier as well, if that's what you're talking about. Man, I didn't even make it halfway. Oh, end of that. That was fun. That's the one thing I really love about the Yakuza series. They bring in these classics. Also, look in the bottom right. Dragon Quest references everywhere. Oh wait, no. I think I know what Hydro Thunder is. I might be mistaking it for something else. Okay. Also, the other thing with this is because it's an RPG, you actually don't have stamina. So you can basically run until the end of the world, until the end of time, basically. It's never ending running. Ah, no. Deal with them. Go. Oh, there's another thing. So I didn't capture this on video, but can anyone tell me what a Suji index is? A Suji dex. What this game might be referencing in terms of Suji dex. Do you see on obtain item, Suji dex, Knight of the Cask? As another reference, seeing as this game seems to be full of references. Anyone. Obviously Pokemon. Okay, cool. So there is a Pokemon aspect to this where you're basically, you need to be the one to beat them all. Although I don't think it was quite said in those ways, but that is essentially what it is. You need to go and hold on, let me bring up. No, not that one. Where's my phone? Here it is. CG Dex. You've got like a list of all the Digimon. And you can play their animation. And their voice. So I currently have 61 of 252 for this region. And they have rarity, location, and all sorts. On the hunt for scandalous pictures, and yeah. But this is basically coming back to what I'm saying about Kasuga and how he interprets the people. They're all like characters in their own regard. Battles are really silly as well. Sometimes, so like, it's not fully black and white in terms of how a battle can go. If this guy was to attack me, for example, you probably will see it. You likely will. But there's a chance of his attacks failing. Yeah. So there's a chance of his attack failing, and the reason for his attacks failing is that he slipped on his own lube. So it's like when he tries to attack you, he'll just slip and fall. And then that's it, his turn is over. Then it's you to just lay the smackdown on him. And this guy, you know, is basically a degenerate. And they have their own unique sets of attacks and moves. But you'll see. More and more of them you'll see. I also have a load of different photos that I've been taking. This is one of Kasuga in one of the booths in Kamurocho. This is another one of Kasuga taking a selfie with people behind him. It's blurry because it's not loading it for some reason. But yes, this is HQ. This is one of Kasuga who took of a random person on the street who was being cute. This is one of Adachi in the Soplan waiting room. This is one of a Kappa. I don't know why it's not loading high quality, but those are the ones there. Yeah, I know. They've leveled it up as well, the photobombing. Would it? Boku no Hero, would it? I guess, actually. Also, ooh. Let me get something to eat. Yo. Some potato wedges or beef curry with gyoza. Only? Really? There are a number of mini games that they obviously have as well. New ones that I'm yet to show, and new ones that I'm yet to unlock. Also, being that this is a JRPG, this is actually a long game. Around 40 hours or so. It's not short. Definitely not on the short side. Because if you wanted to do all of the extra stuff, then they're generally not short games anyway. But even this one, if you wanted to do just straight story, you're looking at about 30-ish hours more. Or more, depending. Oh. This is a nice bar.
なんだ、おめえか。愛想ねえな。そんなんだからいつも閑古鳥が鳴いてんだよ。趣味でやってんだ。客なんて来ないくらいがちょうどいい。よく言うぜ。
That's like the bar we found in
よ、いろはちゃん。
その人たちは？
俺の連れだ。春日に難波。
どうも。
足立さんが誰かを連れてここに来るなんて珍しいね。っていうか初めてじゃない？
まあそう言われてみりゃそうかもな。
よっぽど気に入ってんだね、その人たちが。
ちげえよ。こんなむさ苦しい連中気に入るわけねえだろうが。
照れちゃって可愛い足立さん。
たく調子狂うぜ。そんなことよりマスター、一つ頼みがあってよ。
どうせつけで飲ませてくれとか言うんだろ。
Yeah.
よくわかってるじゃねえか。頼むよ。こちらにもこれから先ここに金を落とさせるようにするからさ。な。
まったく。本当に元刑事かよ。しょうがねえな。
サンキューマスター。よっしゃ、飲もうぜお前ら。
Yay! I mean, I understand where you're coming from, Zach, with regards to that. And I would have been with you a few years back, but I don't know what it is. I think it's since starting work, I've kind of had more of an appreciation for games that are shorter, if that makes sense. Because long games, when you have not a lot of time, can feel like forever, basically. Even 40 hours actually can easily feel like a whole lot longer than that. So it's just really now I would consider 40 to be on the long side. Yeah.
ナンバのやつ、この程度の酒でもう寝ちまうなんてよ。
疲れてんだろ。仕方ねえさ。今日はいろいろあったからな。
明日は今日以上に忙しくなりそうだがな。
I would prefer a really good, well-told short game over a long game, which is just long for the sake of being long. That makes sense.
足立さん、もう酔ってんのか？
これ式の酒じゃまだ酔わねえよ。
足立さんは酔ってんのよ。久々に芽生えた熱い友情に。ねえ。
いろはちゃん、何言ってんだよ。ったく茶化すなよな。
Yeah, Saki. Also, what I was going to say earlier about bar, we actually went to a bar in Roppongi and it was open, but there was only one other person there. It was otherwise just empty. Literally kind of like this. Except the dude was sitting obviously behind the counter and the other person who was, I guess, his wife or someone, girlfriend maybe, I don't know. And she was just on the other side and they were just casually talking. And we were like, is this open? And he's like, yeah, it's open. But they just didn't have customers and they were just casually talking and it was like a normal night for them. They were the ones who told us to go to somewhere else, basically, to go to the Coyote Ugly. That's the one place. That Dragon Quest theme song. Yeah, this is basically... That's the big influence. That's where it's coming from. Iroha is cute, yes. Oh. But they cost a lot as well. They cost 3,000 yen each. No, they didn't chase us out. At least it didn't feel that way. Basically, they were saying, like, the place that they're at is for, like, more, you know, it's for people who just want to kind of chill out. And I guess they had the impression that we kind of wanted to do something a bit more fun. So they said, you know, that's a good place for young people to go. They have a load of bars and clubs there, and they weren't wrong. So we went, and it was fun. It was good. But yeah, I don't think it would have been a problem to really just chill out, I guess. I don't know. Either they didn't want customers, they didn't want us, I don't know. But It seems to be a thing to have like your locals or regulars, and for your regulars to be very few. So you'd have a big bar like this, but you probably would only have maybe like 10 or so in a place like this. Even 10 is a lot at one time. And they would be the ones who would be the repeat customers. They would always be coming back. And it's those repeat that would basically keep the place alive. So if you are someone who is not a regular, go to a bar like this in Japan and it's empty, and you think, if it's empty like this on a Friday, how do they stay afloat? And it's like, because they actually have repeat customers who probably come later or at different times, and that's probably enough to keep it afloat. What's it, a VN? What is? Which one, Zach? What's a VN? No, a VN. I don't think a VN on stream would be good, to be honest. It's a shame you can't dance like in Yakuza 0. There are other CDs like they had Seven the Text, but they're 3,000 each and money is real scant right now.
そういえばちゃんと自己紹介してなかったの。私は柳いろは。このお店のお手伝いをしてるの。改めてよろしくね。
いろはちゃんか。春日一番だ。よろしくね。手伝いって接客か？
そう。私の仕事は2つ。1つは飲食のオーダーを取ること。だから飲み食いしたいときは私に声かけてね。そしてもう1つはお客さんと話すこと。私実は少し前に他の店でホステスやってて、聞き上手の
Her second job is to be a hostess.
だから私に何でも話してね。
ああ。でも話すって言っても何を話せばいいんだ？俺そういう店あんま行かねえから。
What? That's a thing?
何でもいいのよ。例えば足立さんとこんなくだらない話をしたよとかね。
そんなんでいいのか？
もちろん。春日さんが友達とどんな話をしてるのか、私すっごい興味あるもん。だから遠慮なくいろいろ話しかけてね。
I mean, yeah, but I didn't think you'd employ someone for the sake of just talking to customers, right? Oh man, I have to get my charisma up to level 4. Okay. Ooh, a pretty bouquet. Gosh, now it's like Persona 4. You can grow stuff. You can grow plants. I mean, and get medicine from those and stuff. Yeah, no, there is a themed bar. There are many themed bars in Japan. Yeah, true, Saki. That's basically the hostess approach. That's like the whole hostess club thing in action there. I know what the VN is, yes. I'll think about it, Zach. I'm not 100% on the idea. I'll think about it because they do tend to have. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, I half feel like this was a bad idea. Talking about Japan is just actually making me even more sad. There's a bond gauge as well. Whoa. This is so much more fleshed out than I thought it would be. To have all of this. Yeah, go.
そいつは聞くんじゃねえよ。
Also, welcome back, Gom.
それカップ酒？
声がでけえよ。マスターに聞こえるだ
Well,
ろ。
yeah, Kit. I mean,
勝手に持ち込んで飲んで
being
るぞな。
self-sufficient, at least in the beginning part of this game, is a
コンビ
big
ニで
thing.
買ったやつだよ。こんな洒落たバーで酔うまで飲んだら高くつ
Because
く
the
だ
whole
ろ。
part of this is
お
your
前だっ
poor.
て財布が寂しけりゃ同じことするさ。
Okay. I actually don't know what the best choice is here. What does everybody else think? Square X circle. He went for the poor haircut, yeah. What was the question? Oh my gosh. Is it 2 minutes? Does it not get better if you reset? Hold on. I think I have low latency enabled. What is going on today? Is it because everybody... Yeah, stream latency is on low latency. Maybe... So there is a warning about the resolution of the stream. Maybe YouTube doesn't like or has problems with the resolution that I'm streaming at. Or whatever it does is with its ingesting. Is the only thing I could think of. Which is probably why it's a problem. Oh, hold on a sec here. Saki, guys. On YouTube, I have DVR enabled. So you can actually go back and see what the question was. Because I can't remember now. It's annoying that it's bad. I think it's because of the yeah, you can actually click back. So you can actually rewind to see certain things. Because it's got that whole DVR mode. So if you just tap back on the keyboard or whatever, like, you know, if you were to manipulate it, like a normal YouTube video, you can use that. Which is nice. It's just not so nice that the delay is so shocking. I think that's more to do with the fact that I'm not using something that YouTube likes in terms of screen resolutions. So that might be the reason. Not 100% sure. I do have it set to stream to it's a variable. Huh. It's kind of annoying. Oh, my concurrent views just dropped. Because everybody's doing that now. It wasn't a question. Okay. So, what's the best answer? Welcome back, Gam. Ah, okay.
いや、俺なら酒を作るな。
作る？
ああ、ブドウからワイン、米から日本酒、麦からは焼酎さ。自分で作りゃただじゃねえか。
いいアイデアだが、それは犯罪だ。それにブドウや米を買う金がありゃ普通に店の酒を注文してるよ。
そりゃそうか。よし、今日は足立さんに一杯ごちそうするよ。
おお、サンキュー。
Huh? I feel like they didn't really do much.
しかし、定年直前で警察を懲戒免職なんてたまらないな。
何？警視総監の堀の内に盾ついてクビになるなら本望だよ。あいつに目をつぶって警察を続けるよりずっとな。
確か足立さんと堀之内の因縁が生まれたのは20年前の事件だったな。
I know how you feel, Gam.
老夫婦が殺された
You
強
should
盗
definitely
殺
do
人
it.
事件だ。俺たち捜査本部は近所に住む久住って男を逮捕した。久住には空き巣の前科があったし、アリバイもあやふやだったからな。
だけど久住は白。
Yeah, the DVR feature is really nice.
きっかけは久住の息子だった。
息子？
久住には妻子がいてな。一人息子の隆は当時5歳。
Are you having rum on
その
ice,
隆が
Nick?
犯行時刻に
InSlAyN
お父さん
Oh,
と
man.
散歩に行っていたって証言したんだ。だが親族ってのは容疑者に有利な証言、つまり嘘を言う可能性がある。だから捜査本部は隆の証言を無視することで一致したんだ。俺もその決断に反対はしなかったが、どうしても隆の証言が気になってな。久住の逮捕後も俺は単独で聞き込みを続けたんだ。するとタバコ屋の主人が犯行時刻に散歩する久住と隆を見ていた。隆の証言は正しかったんだよ。すぐに捜査本部にそのことを伝え、久住の釈放を要請したが、堀之内がそれを握りつぶした。
確か堀之内は
Ice is nice. What do you mean? I'm a savage then, and I will admit that.
警視庁への栄転が内定していた堀之
I
内
like it
に
with
とって
ice.
誤認逮捕という失態はあってはならないことだ。だから堀之内は冤罪と分かっていながら久住を無償送りにした。結果久住は獄中で自殺だ。
堀之内は他人の命まで犠牲にしてキャリアを掴んだってわけか。足立さんが堀之内に執着する気もわかるな。
Get
だけど
InSlAyN, you
久
should
住
get
の命を
that.
奪った原因の半分は俺にある。
The Infinity
隆
Ice
の証
Ball.
言を
That's
俺
so
がすぐに
cool.
信じていれば誤認逮捕を止められたはずだ。
Like, it takes a long time to melt as well, but it does keep your drink really cool and it doesn't
全
dilute.
員で決めたことなんだ。
だが隆の事情聴取をしたのはこの俺だ。今でもあの子の顔が頭から離れね
足立さんはその後久住の冤罪をマスコミにリークしようとしたんだろう。それってもしかして隆君への罪滅ぼしって思いもあるんじゃないのか。
え。春日のくせに察しがいいな。確かにそういう思いもあったさ。だが結果はリークも失敗して俺は免許センターを送り、何一つなせないままこの低たらくだ。
悲観するなよ足立さん。
すまねえな、暗い話になっちまって。
気にすんなって。バカ話をするだけが仲間じゃないだろ。
いいこと言うじゃねえか、春日のくせに。
For being
春日のくせ
Kasuga.
にったら余計だろ。
For being
まあお
garbage.
前みたいな仲間が警察時代にいたら俺の人生も変わってたのかもな。
俺みたいな警察官がいたら日本は終わりだよ。
それもそうか。
そこで同意するか。
まあもう一杯飲もうぜ、お前のおごりでな。
仕方ねえなもう。マスター注文いいかい。
Wait, what? I can have more than... What? Why would he not be active in the party? How many more people are there?
さて、そろそろ帰るか。
もう帰っちゃうの？
悪いな、いろはちゃん。俺たち明日いろいろ
I wonder
忙
what
しいんだ。
InSlAyN thinks of Iraha-chan.
おい、ナンバー。いつまで寝てんだよ。帰るぞ。
Yeah,
でも
that's the
本当にこの店
DQ influence,
気に入りま
Calm.
したまた使わせてもらいます。
おう、どうせろくに客も来ねえ店だ。遠慮せず来てくれ。あとあいつをよろしくな。
ね？
あいつがあんなに楽しそうに男と飲んでるのを見たのは本当に久しぶりだ。よほどおめえらのことを気に入ってるんじゃねえか。
そうなのかな。
ああ、俺が言うんだから間違いねえ。あいつはろくでなしだが悪いやつじゃねえ。これからも仲良くしてやってくれ。
ねえ、もちろん。
おい、春日。何話してんだ。行くぞ。
おう、すまん。じゃあマスター、また。
I mean, it doesn't really matter what I think. We all know what I think. Who? Who, the bartender? Wow, there's more things. Eh? There's so many things unlocking. I can't remember. I couldn't tell you. No, I don't think it's Kashiwagi. What? Trash appeared. What? Kashiwagi is a very different look, as far as I remember. Is he? Is he? Is this what? Kashiwagi. Wait, what? Are you serious? Because he's Kensei, isn't he? I mean, you say it's obvious InSlAyN. I mean, you say it's obvious, but I didn't notice. No. Oh, wait, so that sets things up then. Oh man, it's gonna be difficult to get. Hold on, wait 1 second. Smartphone, taxi. So where am I? Commercial district. I can only go here. Wait, what? Wait 1 second here. Oh man, it's gonna take me a while to get there. Okay, next time we go to the bar, I'll have a proper look. Because I so did not notice. I swear to you, I did not notice. I feel like that should have been something that I should have noticed. I am. I've had a difficult week, please. Reminds me of Sapporo. This is Yokohama, so it's going to be very different to Tokyo. But it seems like in this region that they're at, there are loads of these car parks. And yeah, it reminds me a lot of Sapporo as well when I see them. BTW, this is one of the thingy thingies. the expensive car parks because we were in the city. Like, we were definitely burned by that. Oh man, that was so good. In that Toyota Alphard, I think back about on that fondly, like with a lot of fondness. That was such a nice car. For how big and how heavy it was, it could move. It really did move. Oh, shoot. Like this for a while? What do you mean, Saki? Like how? Sad? Yes, I have been. What did you say? You must repeat, because remember, I'm oblivious to things. Driving with speed on those corners. Yeah, I mean, we felt gravity on our necks, but the car could take it. Clearly, it could take it. It started in early childhood. There's nothing I can do about that. If that's the way I am, that's the way I am. I can't change it. I try. But I don't know how to explain it, but I just seem to do a bad job whenever I try to focus more. So the best thing is to just not focus at all. Why focus? Like, why bother? Just don't focus. You save a whole lot more energy that way by not focusing. Oh, look where I have to go. This is going to be a long AF walk. Can I get a taxi there? I should be able to. Oh, really? I can only get it in this district. Yeah, there are puns everywhere in this.
ちょっと怖い話をしてもいいか。
なんだよ急に。まあいいけど。
昔コインランドリーで洗濯した服を乾燥機に入れたんだよ。残り5分って時に携帯が鳴ったんで外に出て話しててな。
それで
だいたい10分ぐらいで切ってランドリーに戻ったらなんと乾燥機の残り時間が30分になっててまだ乾燥が続いてたんだよ。
何それ怖っ。
延長で。
Oh, what? It skipped. Oh, man. I didn't think that would skip that tail. I was actually listening to it. Sorry. I didn't mean to cut him off. Oh! That's a dinosaur. I did not notice that before. Dino. What a nice stroll this is. Through car parks and the like.
早く次に行くよ新人。昨日よりペースが落ちてるじゃないか。
はいはい。ああ、すみません。
You know, they probably have a Jurassic diner.
危ねえだろ清掃係。
You would sue? I mean, to be honest, that looked hard enough to sue. To be honest. Cause grievous bodily harm.
ああ、理事長。例の女の父親ですが、向田達郎で間違いありませんね。わかりました。では今から執行します。ああ、大丈夫です。しっかり麻酔で寝てますから。
He gonna die.
さあ、行きますよ。多くの人が最後は眠るように生きたいと願うものです。理想の最後を迎えられるあなたは幸せな人間です。
待て！なんだお前ら！どうやってここに？
It's like a kung fu movie at some points. There were such hard thwacks.
こうだ。間違いねえ。菜の葉の父ちゃんだ。
大丈夫か？すぐこっから出してやるぞ。
くせえ。随分と早いお出ましだな。
Time to bust out.
ここで何をしている？外注業者は入れないはずだろう。
お前らだって俺と同じ制服を着た警備員じゃねえか。
俺たちはお前らとは
I saw
違う。
Goku.
だろうな。普通の警備員なら介護施設でそんなもん握っちゃいねえからな。制服の下はびっしり入れ墨が入ってんじゃねえのか？清流会の組員さんよ。
いろいろ調べてるようだな。
ああ、全部お見通しだ。お前ら清流会がこの部屋で何をしてんのかもな。
だったら話は早え。てめえら3人も ここに寝てる人間同様ぶっ殺すだけだ。
I don't know why I read that as sleeping panties.
俺の番ね。
かかってきな。俺の番だよ。見せてやるよ。俺の番か。ほら来いよ。そりゃ。おい来た。
Also, there is some other involvement involved when it comes to attacking, such as if they attack whoever they attack, the enemy attacks. If I press circle at the correct time, I get a perfect guard, which will halve the amount of damage that it does. So it's not quite the same where you can kind of just do your attack and sit back and watch it happen. There is further involvement also whenever you do any sort of an attack. That could, you know, potentially actually sway the battle in your benefit, such as perfect guards and extra damage. Well, Zach, this is basically taking a lot from all of those like JRPGs in terms of mechanics. The fact that you can form bonds. That you have the Dragon Quest like sounds, you've got your party system, you've got jobs. It's full on JRPG.
どういう薬なんだ。
海外じゃ安楽死や死刑に使われる薬だ。
それじゃ親父さんはこの医者に殺されかけてたのか。
あのばあさんもこの手口で殺されたのか。間一髪だったな。
Also, Nambo will know this because he's an ex-nurse, and he dealt with a lot with the drugs that hospitals use, and was smuggling them out into the black market for money. It's the reason why he ended up homeless.
喫茶店の何者なんだ。
直接聞いてみよう。向こうも俺たちに会いに来たみてえだしよ。
どこの馬の骨か知らねえが、とんでもねえことをしてくれたな、お前ら。
何者だ、お前。
この施設の理事長だ。と言っても、お前らには正体がバレちまってるか。
清流会の人間だな。
そうだ。竜とむつみ会の戸塚だ。
清流会ってのは近江にも取り込まれず、気合の入った組だと思ってたのによ。年寄り殺して金を稼ぐようなしのぎしてるとはな。おめえらに仁義や任侠はねえのか。
世間様がやりたくねえ仕事を請け負うのが清流会の使命だ。知った口を聞くんじゃねえ。
やりたくねえ仕事ってのが老人殺しか。ふざけんな。今すぐここの老人を全員解放しろ。じゃなきゃここの悪事を全部世間にばらすぞ。
好きにすりゃいいさ。ただしお前らがここから出るときは人間の形をしてねえ。薬品でドロドロに溶かして下水と一緒に流してやるぜ。
Sure you do.
放射しねえぞ。
俺の番ね。
さあ、やってみろ。
I think I'm kind of over leveled for this.
とっておきだ。
きた。見てろよ。俺の番だな。やってみろ。見せてやるよ。俺の番か。かかってこいや。ほら来いよ。とっておき。ほら来いよ。
The extra damage would have done it.
どうするかね。
Well, doesn't seem like I needed Buster Holmes this time.
くそ、お前ら一体何者だ。
おい、エクセレントの老人を今すぐ解放しろ。
そいつは敵ねそうだんだ。
Yes,
だ
Gom,
っ
it
た
is.
ら俺たちの手で解放するまでだ。おい、開かねえぞ。
緊急用のコードに切り替えた。どうあがこうが明日までその扉は開かねえ。
なんだって？
無理だ。諦めることだな。どうしても諦めないのなら警察に電話するぞ。健全な介護施設が暴行に器物破損の被害に遭って困ってるとな。
極道が警察にチクんのか。あんたクズだな。
なんとでもいい。パクられたらお前の負けだ。さっさと諦めて出ていけ。
じゃあ俺もチクっちゃおっかな。
何？
おい一番、誰にチクんだ？
清流会の会長だ。まず本部に乗り込む。そんで明日の朝一番に老人を解放するよう会長に梨をつける。
ふざけるな。やめとけ。こりゃ俺のしのぎだ。会長は関係ねえだろ。やめろ。やめてくれ。
その会長さんってのはよほど怖えのか。じゃお前も俺と一緒に行った方がいいと思うぜ。
はあ？
俺はお前が何と言おうが会長のところへ行く。でも俺一人で行ったらその怖え会長さんにてめえのあることないこと無理に持ってチクっちゃうぜ。てめえだって清流会の看板でしのぎしてんだろうが。極道の端くれならこうなった以上腹くくれ。
じゃあ行こっか。
That's one way to do it. That stone work.
Hey.
なあ、
わかった。
I mean, I have.
いらっしゃいませ。 がとうございました。いらっしゃいませ。
Yes, an adult ruler. Do you want to see what the description is for it? It's a ruler used in special situations, though not much else is known. It makes a pretty outstanding weapon, apparently. You don't know what to expect? It's pretty obvious what to expect, is it not? Let me equip these half helmets first. I mean, if you have a good look around, I mean, you can pretty much, considering it's the red light district, there's a lot of costumes, you know, and stuffs for, you know, use. Just kind of on tap, you know, with a chance of brainwashing too. Questionable. Well, unfortunately, I do not have the job to equip it, so I'm gonna have to come back to the shop later. It'll probably be sooner than later to get that ruler and see who can use it. Just gonna go down this alleyway because that's not shady. Now, let me see. I have items. I need something for MP. As usual, MP is like the holy grail of everything. I actually don't have much. Shoot. Where's the nearest food place? Gindako is there. So maybe I should go to a Gindako and eat some takoyaki and then continue. I can imagine Zach. Yeah, it does. Look at Gindako. It's actually endorsed by, you know, real life brands. Boss. Boss is here. I think Wild Jackson is real. I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember seeing Wild Jackson. I think not, actually. So yeah, Gintaka is here. Boss is here. Suntory. You can get Yamazaki whiskey as well. Don Quixote was in the previous games. I haven't seen Don Quixote so far in this, but actual Don Quixote with the jingle and everything is here. And a couple of other things. Like, this game has real life endorsements. It uses real life brands. I mean, the only thing that it doesn't have is like the Popopo, and other ones are they're not the same brands, but you know, like 7-Eleven and Kmart and stuff like that. That's what they imitate. Let me see what I have, because yeah, see, Suntory, mineral water, oolong tea, green dakara, that's real. This is for the game. There are other things. I don't have them yet. You see, the thing is, in the other game, normal Yakuza, I guess, or the ones prior, you get access to a lot of stuff very quickly, like a lot of this. But at the moment, I'm quite gated because it's an RPG to show you a lot of the other things. Does it have a Mossberger Lotteria Sukiya? So, no Mossberger. I think the Mossberger... Wait, I think it has a Yoshinora. Yoshinoya. Wait, I can just do this. This is easier. Oh man, maybe not. Chicken Doso, PIA, so Gindaku, Ben 10. So, okay, my quick answer to you for that is no. But I think they have alternatives for what is essentially those. But at the same time, this is Yokohama. So I don't know if these are actually real or not. It was easy for like Osaka and Tokyo when they were there because we've actually been in those places, so we can actually kind of say, oh, those. Actually, I don't think that's even true. I mean, if it's a franchise, if it's a chain, it's a chain. So, okay, I wouldn't go that far. I would say probably these are all unique destinations. I haven't seen a Lotteria. I haven't seen a Sukiya, nor Mossberger. I wouldn't say it's gone that far. They do have places where you can get gyudon. But the one thing I don't know is if these are all real chains. Because in Yakuza, in Osaka, in Yakuza Kiwami 2, some of the chains that they have are real. But because we've been to Osaka, we know that. That's why I'm saying, for Osaka at least, we know some of the chains that they have in terms of food. There, some of those are real. Like Gyukaku is a real one that I know of that is there, and I think we've actually been to it once before. So I don't see a Gyukaku here, where they do like the whole yakiniku. So I don't know if this is a Hokkaido thing. I mean, not Hokkaido. If this is because this is Yokohama, I would imagine this is basically everything. I don't know if more things will pop up, but they have more. They will probably have more. They probably won't. I don't know at what point we get to Kamurocho. At which point I could show you more. Because I haven't played this before. This is a new game. Again. Just to say. So, I'm discovering stuff just as much as you guys are discovering stuff. But gyudon is possible. Yakiniku is possible. You know, it's all possible.
Oh.
Ah.見張りの一人も立たせてねえのかよ。
清流会に勝ち込みかけようなんてバカはこの町にいねえんだよ。
Also, Gum, it's why I love these games so much because it gives me that hit of, you know, the atmosphere and environment and everything there, obviously without being there, which is nice.
.清流会はこれまで一度も他の組織に足を踏み入れられたことはねえ。合図なしに門の中に入ったらシャッターが落ちて駆除する決まりになってる。たとえそれが重要な客であろうとな。
だけど会長はいるんだろう。この上によ。
いたところで会えねえよ。お前らに会長室の敷居はまたがせれ。
だったら力ずくで突っ切るしかねえな。気合い入れていくぞ。
Oh, Cyber Sleuth is the same.
一日が長えよ。
Interesting.
ほんと、老体には応えるぜ。行くぞ。
I think I remember you saying before. But I guess I just don't have an understanding, like, to what degree, because Yakuza, this is almost like you're basically there. It's based more akin to like real life mixed with reality sort of thing. The best way I could describe it. Ah. One example here of what I was saying earlier about attacks failing. Okay, Zach. Oh, really? The layout is 1-to-1. All right, Zach. Cybersuit 2. I've been in two minds. I mean, I was not the biggest Digimon fan. That's my only problem. Otherwise, I'd actually be just as excited about them. It kind of makes me sad I can't quite get the same amount of excitement as you about the Digimon games. I'll have a look at Cyber Sleuth.
とはいえここで待ってる義理もねえしな。ひとまずここから出る方法を探ってみようぜ。
Don't worry, Zach. I mean, I liked Digimon, but it's like I liked the first season. I wouldn't say I got super hyped up on the fandom of it, which is, I guess, the only thing. If this was Kitty, it would be a different thing. He'd actually take all of them on.
どうすんだ。こっちはもう限界だぞ。
どこか他に逃げ場は。あ、くそ。おい、あいつらいねえぞ。鍵閉まってんのにどうやって先に。さっさと鍵開けろ。追いかけるぞ。
Oh, really? Ah. See, therein lies the issue, because then it will have a lot of the Vita limitations. Taking a page out of MGS, huh? Number.
Nah.
Mata.
It's your turn. No, don't call back up. Oh, he took out 2 people.
待ち伏せてたのはあいつらだけか？もっと大勢来るもんかと思った。
自分たちだけで侵入者を倒して手柄を立てたい連中なんだろう。
へえ、開けてみるか。開いたぜ。
Man, I have to give it to them by how they've done this compared to how the battle system used to be prior. It's not bad. It's really good. Oh no, I've been this way. It's much better than I would have thought. Like it's working well. Like there is like, as silly as it looks, you do have to be a bit tactical. And you do have to kind of think a bit and watch how things work, and timing and everything as well is also something you need to keep in mind for whenever they attack or if you attack, using a skill and whatnot. I'm actually being rather skill heavy, which is something I should do, because I didn't buy enough items to recover MP. So that is actually going to bite me in the butt at some point. It's okay to have a break though, Gom. Though I understand how you feel.
なんか嫌な予感がするぜ。一旦守りに入って様子を見た方がいいな。おい来た。俺の番だな。どうするかね。やんのか。俺の番ね。
Good shout, number.
見てろよ。やってやるぞ。行くぞ。とっておきだ。俺の番か。
題ね
おい来たやるか手置き見てろよ
いい進化だったぜ
また強くなっちまったか
To be honest, I am slightly overgeared and overleveled for this, but I would say that's not a problem. Maybe? Anyway, I'm not entirely sure.
開けてみるか。やったぜ。
Recovery. Raid the room. And then go. Wait, what? I can't. Oh, really? This is a dead end? Oh.
さてと、どっちに行けばいいんだ？うわ、やばい。
会長室には行かせねえ。
ナンバー、大丈夫か？おわ。少し答えてくれよ。こんなよ。
How did he do that?
もうちょっとだ。
あなたさん、このバカ力が。しまった。お前も飛べ。
ナンバーこっちだ。
This is where it's ridiculous. Or one of the ridiculous moments.
おい、ちょっとだぞ。
Recovery, but no save. Only one way out.
その目つきが気に入
負けねえぞ俺の番ね
ほら来い
ほら来いよ手置きうりゃ
どうした俺の番だな見せてやるよなめんな
やんどうするかね
これでなめんなよ
おい来た
Oh no, oh, that's so expensive to use. But it does a lot of damage. This is the dungeon aspect of the game. There's only been one dungeon I've done prior to this. This is the other one. Also, the way the deaths work in this game is if you're out in the world, so to speak, quote unquote, if you die, you kind of lose half of your money and you're outside of battle. But if you're in a dungeon like this, then I think you get a proper game over.
うするかね。やってやろう。おった俺の番だな。よっしゃ、行くぞ。あっちいな。とどめだ。ほら。
Only 180? Or was that just how much he had left?
Oh?
Ooh. That's nice. Rusted chainmail. That'll hopefully have decent defense compared to what I have now. Gear. Oh, I don't have the job for it. Okay. Yeah. Door. Of course, it's behind the armor.
Oh.
Oh.
Bouton. Ooh. Downstairs.
開けてみるか。開いたぜ。開けてみるか。やったぜ。
How is the stream looking for everyone, by the way? Is the delay still really crap?
なるほどな。 ここに戻ってくるわけね。
え、ここに来たことあったか？
ねえと思うけどな。
いや、明らかにさっき来た部屋だろ。お前ら本当に記憶力ねえのな。
That's really sucky.
ちょうど良さそうな場所だな。ちょっと休んでいこうぜ。
I'm pretty annoyed that's the case. You know, it's really annoying because just when I thought I got the streaming down on Twitch in terms of delay, we have this one, and it's like it's one time where I'm on Twitch, and I mean it's YouTube, and the delay is horrible. I mean, that's true, but I'm really shocked that the delay is this bad considering the last time we tested it, it was actually pretty good. I don't know if that is to do with my, you know, settings, because I am, according to YouTube, streaming at a setting which it considers abnormal. So I don't know if that's the case, if that's the reason. Yeah, I think it'll be a while till we actually make any sort of switch to YouTube for any reason. Or maybe it could be the case that if I was to, you know, make it 720p, it might be okay.
Oh.
Oh.
負けねえぞ。俺の番ね。
ほら来いよ。
とっておき。ふざけんなよ。
Fire!
逃げるなら今のうちだぞ。
Don't heal him! Take out at least one of you. Buy one unstoppable one. Shit. I think I'm just too early on that. Oh, I was hoping he'd hit him one time. Ooh, he guarded, how dare he?
聞いてろよ。とっておき。
Pidgeot attack.
どうするかね。
逃げるなら今のうちだぞ。
やってやる。いい加減な。
俺の番ね。
Oh, it wasn't so bad, but I did use up a lot of MP.
たった3人でここまで。お前ら一体何なんだよ。
てめえらがケツ持ってる乙姫ランドの店員だ。
あのソープランドの店員。
俺らはな、あの店で働く向田菜の葉ちゃんっていう子を助けるために動いてんだ。あの子の父親をあの施設に閉じ込めて、金をむしり取るだけむしり取って殺そうとしたのはおめえらだろ。
言っただろ。世間がやりたくねえ仕事を。
何が世間のしたくない仕事をやるだ。あ？都合のいい言葉並べて人形道語ってんじゃねえよ、このチンピラが。
待ちなさい。
親父。
戸塚の兄弟。これは一体何の騒ぎだ。
うちの島で揉め事がありまして、それで。
鉄砲玉に見えなくもないが、極道かお前ら。
俺たちは鉄砲玉じゃありません。会長に頼み事があってきました。
頼み事？
そこにいる戸塚って組員のしのぎについてです。
日だまりの城のことか。
ちょっとお時間いただけますか？
お前らが鉄砲玉でないという証拠は？
確認してください。丸腰です。
どうした？
こいつ得体の知れない札を持っています。
ああ、それね。俺も全く身に覚えがないんすよ。誰かが勝手に俺のポケットに入れてて。
どうしますか？
気にするな。おもちゃの札だ。
It's not really though, is it? You don't make such faces for toy money.
タコ糸で縛んなくていいのか？あれがあるとないとじゃ痛みが大違いだ。
えらく詳しいじゃねえか、高部の頭。
そりゃ昔日本も詰めさせられたんだ、あんたによ。
さっさと道具持ってこい。
ヤクザ家業なんてのは人様から疎まれて当然だが、俺なりに中国のマフィアや韓国のコミジュルから町の住人を守るため体張ってきたつもりだ。
俺はこの町の歴史はよく知りませんが、清流会さんの力で均衡が保たれているのだと思ってました。
最近は
It's alright, Zach. You win some, you lose some. Korean mafia, Saki.
隠れてこそこそとしのぎやがる。一部じゃホームレスからシャバ代を巻き上げるようなクズもいると聞く。
ああ、それ本当の話っすよ。ハンピンリューマンの下っ端です。
そうか。でもまさかうちの戸塚までも俺に内緒でしのぎを広げていたとはな。教えてくれてありがとうよ。
会長は介護施設のことを一切ご存じなかったんですか？
バカ言うな。戸塚が理事を務めていることくらいはもちろん知ってる。なんせあの介護施設は30年くらい前にうちの組が買い取った施設だ。本当なら老朽化で取り壊す予定だったんだが、どうしてもこの町の文化を残したくてな。そこで戸塚を理事に据えて介護施設を始めるように提案したのは俺だ。ただこの戸塚が
あそこの最上階で別のビジネスをやってたのは初耳だった。
あのしのぎはまだ模索の途中でした。手はずが整った折には必ず会長の耳に入れようと。
あんなもんしのぎでもビジネスでもね
I guess there's a real world basis for that, Zach.
あのビジネスは間違ってる。
Loosely.
お願いします。あそこにいる年寄りたちを解放してやってください。
カスがとか言ったな。
はい。
お前少しばかり勘違いしとりゃせんか。
え？
さっきお前に礼を言ったのは戸塚が隠していたしのぎを教えてくれたからだ。
But it's lucrative.
誰がしのぎの内容に意見しろと言った？
でもあんなしのぎ単なる人殺しだ。
金が生まれるところに不幸はつきものだ。そして不幸が生じるときには必ず誰かが幸せになっている。それはしのぎをする上ではある程度仕方のないことだ。
会長、
ちょっと待ってくださいよ。そんなら何したって許されちまうだろ
う。戸塚、お前が最上階でやっていたしのぎは一体何だ？
エクセレントコースは楽にあの世に旅立たせてやるためのサービス、安楽死ビジネスです。
安楽死？嘘つくんじゃねえ。俺はこの耳で聞いたんだ。車椅子のばあさんが恐怖で泣き叫ぶの。
安楽死の定義は苦痛を与えずに死に至らせることだ。ばあさんだって死ぬ瞬間は穏やかに言った。それにな、安楽死は本人が望む場合もあれば家族が望む場合もある。
じゃあ菜の葉の親父さんは？
あの女だってそうさ。親父を始末して欲しかったんだ。
まさか。
何がまさかだ。俺と直接会ってあの女を了承したんだからな。
そんな。
いい社会勉強になったな。さて、じゃあ俺はさっさとけじめつけちまうか。
どうすか？
はい。
指など落とさんでいい。
会長。
お前のビジネスのすべてを俺は認めたと言った覚えはねえ。だがな。おい、高部！
えい。ああ、こいつ連れて行け。
え？
二度とうちの敷居をまたげないようにしつけしてやれ。
会長！会長！
春日よ。任侠というのは正しいか正しくないかだけでは測れんものだ。我々はメンツで生きてる。堅気に土足で上がられては清流会のメンツが型なしだ。今日は勇敢なことをしたなどと決して思うな。お前らは今日この私と清流会をコケにしたのだ。そのことを肝に銘じて明日から生きろ。
久々にヒリヒリしました。俺は嬉しいですよ、会長。
何がだ
？18年も無所に入って出てきたら、俺が目指してたはずの極道は世の中から消えてた。でもあんたは違う。 いい意味でも悪い意味でも俺が知ってる昔の極道だ。
お前やっぱり同じ世界の人間だったか。お前みたいな男を育ててくれた極道ってのはどんなやつなんだろうな。
俺の親父だった人ですか？組の名前を勝手に使ってヘマこいた見ず知らずのガキの責任取っててめえの指を落とすようなそんな人でした。よし帰るか。
待て、一つ教えろ。お前の親父とは誰だ？
元東上会系荒川組組長荒川真澄です。
荒川。
まあその親父につい最近撃たれちまったんですけどね。まあ嫌われちまったのかな。でもまだ俺にとって最高の男は荒川のおやっさんなんです。
荒川か、覚えておこう。
If he can move on from that, I can move on from my mistake, I suppose.
さてとりあえずソープに帰るか。
え？ああ、そうだね。
まあ、
Oof.
菜の葉が安楽死を了承してたってのがショックなんだろうがな。でもそりゃ人には人の事情ってのがあるんじゃねえのか。
Yeah, we'll see. There's 2 seasons of Ajin, so we will definitely see that. Growth is important, yeah.
菜の葉って女に日だまりの城へ来るように連絡した。
It's a growing bit that's hard.
なんで俺らが？
いいから来い。
I just hope Garm will beat me to it then. All rests on Garm.
向田菜の葉さんでいらっしゃいますね。
はい。
電話でお話しさせていただきました。総支配人をしております高部と申します。
戸塚さんは？
休養で対応できなくなってしまいましたので、私の方からご連絡差し上げました。
そうなんですか。
実は急なお話で申し訳ないのですが、当施設の閉鎖が決定いたしました。
閉鎖？
はい。つきましては、ご入居されているお父様をお預かりすることができなくなりました。
That's fine, Garm. Just means less
大変申し
pressure.
訳ないのですが、ご退去いただきたく考えております。
Not like there was any, but you know.
はい。でも決定は変えられないので、そこはご理解を。
だって手術しなきゃお父さん死んじゃう。
は？ちょっと待った。今なんて言った？
手術しないとお父さんが死んじゃう。
一応確認させてほしいんですが、前回戸塚と会った時お金渡されてましたよね。あの時彼とはどういう会話を？
あの時はなんとか200万だけ用意しました。でもやっぱり心配なんです。
まさかやめたいというのですか？お父さんに楽になってほしいと言ったのはあなたですよ。今さらお金が惜しくなったとか？
いえ、お父さんが苦しんでいるなら手術はお願いします。 でもそんなに難しい手術なんでしょうか？
そうですね。やっぱり内容が内容だけに難しい部分もありますよ。わかるでしょう。でも完璧にやりますので。
はい。でも父も手術は初めてなんで。
え初めてね。そんな冗談言えるくらいなら大丈夫ですね。
はい。
この子、何も知らなかった。
そうみたいだな。手術ってお父さんを助ける手術だって思ってたのか。
危ねえとこだったな。
菜の葉さん、手術のお話なんですが、必要なくなったと聞いています。手術前に再度検査をしたところ、問題は改善されていたとのことで、よかったですね。
本当に？
ええ。つきましては、こちらをお返しさせていただきます。
Oh, I wasn't expecting
今回の
this.
検査は当施設の一方的な事情ですので、施設利用者の方々にはご返金対応をする方針となりました。
そうなんですか。でも退去はいつまでに？
ああ、それならご心配なく。先ほど申し上げた通り、当施設の一方的な事情でのお願いですので、
Yeah.
次の施設が見つかるまでは無料でご利用いただいて結構です。
本当に？
なかなか粋なことするね。
会長からのご指示だ。
さすがだな。でもよかったよ。
あの子は脅迫されてたって言ってたのだっけ？
Also, Zach, I'm not at the
間
moment.
違えることだってあんだろう。
刑事の推理も当てにならないね。
まあいいじゃねえか。その勘違いがあったからこそ彼女も親父さんも救われたんだ。
じゃあ、あとは任せた。
おう、了解。それしまった方がいいぜ。
そうですね。
そんだけ手元にありゃ。
Also, Kasuga's voice actor is Vegeta.
変えてもいいんじゃねえか。俺らあんたがいない間に乙姫ランドで雇われたもんだ。親父さんの面倒を見るためにあそこで働いてたんだろあんた。店長には俺らから言っとくよ。あんたはもう店には来ないって。もち未払いの給料はちゃんと振り込ませとく。
本当にいいんですか？
いいって。早く親父さんとこ行ってやんな。そっちにあんたの代わりはいねえんだから。
ありがとう。
You do know she joins the party eventually.
ちょっと店のナンバーワンってのがわかる気がしたよ。
よし、じゃあ俺らも帰って店長に報告だ。
Run all the way back because I can't get a taxi. I want the taxi. Oh, I can get a taxi.
それでは
I bet you because maybe we will see. Why would she be? I mean, maybe. It's her birthday and apparently she gives you fish. Okay. I mean, fish is nice.
お疲れ様です、店長。いろいろあったんですが、とりあえずは。
Oh boy, he hung himself.
店長。なんでだよ。
Oh, that gave me chills. Genuinely. What? But why? What? I was not expecting that. Really, really wasn't. Because he had the bonus money for them as well on the table.
あのずぶとい野々宮が首を吊るとはな。
まったくだ。あの立地なら今すぐ町金で5000万借りてでも欲しかったのによ。
本当にバカなやつだぜ。金のなる気を持ったまま天国に行っちまうなんてよ。
葬式だってのに、どいつもこいつも金の話ばかりだな。
仕方ねえよ。みんな喉から手が出るほどソープの営業権が欲しい。
Oh, in the sense that somebody hung him?
役所に届けりゃいいんじゃねえのか。
今風営法が厳しくてな。学校、病院、図書館なんかが半径200メートル内にあれば即 NG で、この基準をクリアできる繁華街はこの国にほぼ存在しない。つまり新規でソープランドを開店するのは事実上不可能というわけだ。
じゃあ今あるソープランドは
ほぼ全ての店が昭和の時代にオープンした店だ。
じゃあ野々宮さんが死んで貴重なソープランドが一軒消滅したってわけか。
さっきすれ違った連中が言ってたように、その気になりゃ営業権を高値で売りさばくこともできたはずだ。なんで自殺なんかしたんだろうな。
わかんねえ。でも菜の葉さんのこともそうだけど、他にもいろいろと悩んでたのかもな。意外と真面目だったし、繊細な人だったのかも。
真面目で繊細な人？そうかしらね。
菜の葉さん。
Wow, she looks so different.
そっか。お父さんの件も片付いたしな。元気になったんだ。っていうか見違えたよ。改めて見るとやっぱセクシーじゃん。
バカ。店長のためにわざわざ来てくれたんだ。わきまえろ。
菜の葉さん、君がお父さんを引き取った後、我々が店に戻った時、すでに店長は、野々宮さんは首をくくって自殺を。
あのね、さっきから聞いてりゃ真面目だとか繊細だとか勝手なこと言ってるけど、あの店長は一流のクズよ。自分で死ぬわけないでしょ。
菜の葉さん、パニクってるのもわかるけど、この場でそんなこと言うもんじゃ。
だから違うんだってば。まったくもう。
It's a different side. It's such a different side.
違うって何が？
私の名前はね、SoApY。
Like the best. Plan on being the best.
名前はSoApYって？ちょっと待ってくれ。どういうことなんだ？
私はね、あなたたちとは今日が初対面なの。理解できた？おじいちゃん。
おじいちゃん。
まだわかんない。じゃあそこのメガネはわかった？
メガネって。いや、全然わかんねえ。
つまりストレートに考えりゃ
双
子だろ。
大正解。もじゃもじゃ頭は頭いいね。そう。菜の葉は妹。
I mean, then I guess I don't need to answer Yusaki.
あんた姉のSoApYか。
じゃああんたもその風俗嬢なのか？
風俗嬢じゃないけど、キャバクラで雇われママをしてる。その店のオーナーが野々宮だったの。
あの店長、 ソープの他にキャバも持ってたのか？
あの店長、ああ見えて偉人町の風俗街じゃ指折りの名士だったみたいよ。だから一応乙姫ランドと私の任されてるキャバクラは系列ってことになるの。
じゃああんたら姉妹で揃って野々宮のキャバと風俗に入店したのか？
最初に入店したのは私。でもまさか妹が系列店に風俗で働いてるなんてずっと知らなかった。
知らなかった？
そう、妹が乙姫ランドで働いてたのはこの間まで知らなかったのよ。妹がお父さんの介護でそこまでお金を必要としてたってことも知らなかった。
兄弟だろ？それにあんたが先にキャバクラにいたのにどうしてだ？
複雑な家庭事情ってやつのせいでね。私は若い頃に家を飛び出してそれっきりだったから。
絶縁状態だったってことか。
うん。でもある日妹が乙姫ランドに入店したの。
じゃあ店長はそこで2人は身内だって気づいたんだろう？
そりゃ気づいたわよ。双子なんだから当たり前よね。だから菜の葉には会ったその場で私がキャバクラで働いてるって伝えたみたい。でも菜の葉がソープで働くことを私には絶対に内緒にしてほしいって頼んだのよ。
絶縁状態だからこそか。
ところが何日か前よ、いきなり
What'd you get in SlAyN?
君の妹と親父さんがピンチだって連絡があったの。ヤクザ絡みの介護施設にはめられたみたいだって。
ああ、そこで初めて妹さんたちの事情を知らされたわけか。
そう、何年かぶりにね。でも菜の葉に内緒にしてほしいって言われてずっと隠してたのに伝えてきたってことはよほどまずい状況だったんでしょ。
まあでも今はもう大丈夫だ。心配はねえよ。
そっか。お父さんもあの子もずいぶん世話になったみたいね。
So she's gonna be the one who joins.
お礼も言っとかなきゃと思ってさ。春日さんに足立さん、それと南波さん。
名前知ってたなら名前で呼べよ。俺らは親父さんと妹の命の恩人だぞ。
分かってる。本当に感謝してるって。ありがとう。
あんたその後菜の葉さんとは？
会ってない。私は
I mean, she feels more spunky than her
何も知ら
sister.
ないままってことの方がいいんじゃないかって思うし。
なあ、ちょっといいか。あんたさっき施設のこと野々宮に聞いたって言ったよ。
No.
電話か何かで？
うん。
だとするとそれ
Nanaha definitely
時
wasn't
間
gonna be
的
the
に
one.
はあいつ
I
が
think.
首吊る直前ってことにならねえか。
そう、死んだ当日。つまり私はあの人が死ぬ直前に直接電話で話してた人間ってこと。
なんだって？
その上で言ってるの。あの人が自殺だったわけがないってね。
Saki, I don't know if you've noticed, but so far this has been a big Dragon Quest parody.
どんな話を？
In a sense. Not parody, but you know, it's taking a lot from Dragon Quest in terms of structure and everything.
はあ？乙姫ランドのボーイさんが？
そうなんだ。妹さんが親父さんを預けてた施設、清流会絡み
But I know who you're talking about.
金を用意できないと親父さんを殺すかなんとかで。
ちょっとなんなのそれ。だいたい菜の葉がソープで働いてたとかなんで教えてくれなかったの？
ごめん、それは止められてたんだよ。でもこうなっちゃった以上、もうさっちゃんに黙っとくわけにいかないと思ってさ。
じゃあまとまったお金がないとまずいってこと？でも今私そんなにお金は。まあとにかく少しでも集めてみるけど。
でも時間がないんだよ。だから新入りのボーイたちが何とかしてくれるって今は信じるしかないんだ。でもあいつらならきっとやってくれる。
そんな連中に何とかできる話なの？大体誰よそれ。
元極道やら刑事やらの3人組でさ、見ず知らずの菜の葉のために命がけで頑張ってくれてんだ。
それがさっき言ってた春日さんたち？
そうだ、彼らは本当に頼りになる
She's super
連中で。
pretty.
ん？
She's so pretty.
なんだ？
Oh.
何？お客さん？
ああ、多分。ちょっと待ってて。はい。 誰だあんたら。ちょっと待て。何勝手に入ってんだ。
店長店長
老妈，老妈，他在这里，老妈。
So as Zach was saying, hung himself or hung himself. He was hung to make it look like that.
それが店長との最後のやりとりか。
そう。
最後ドタバタしてたってのはなんだ。
わからないけど、多分中国語。かなり怒ってる感じで。
だから自殺とは思えないと。
うん。
店長がその中国人たちにやられたんだとしたら、そいつらが自殺に偽装したってことか。
今からでも遅くねえだろう。すぐ警察に言おうぜ。
とっくに言ったって。ここの電話の通話履歴から所轄の刑事が聞き込みに来たの。だから私はありのままを全て話した。
だったらなんで自殺で処理されてんだよ。
わからない。刑事も途中までは熱心に聞いてくれた。でも私が電話で聞いた中国語をモノマネしてみせたら急に引き上げていったの。
サエコさんだったな。ちょっとそのモノマネやってみてくんねえか。
いいけど、私中国語なんて知らないから意味はわからないわよ。いい？こんな感じ。ラオマー、ラオマ
ー。ラオマー。どういう意味だ？
だから意味はわからないって。
いや、よくわかった。
マジで？
ラオマーってのはハンピンリューマンの幹部の愛称だ。
ハンピンリューマンの幹部？イジンさんの？
ええ。実際の名前はマブチ。
マブチ。ハンピンリューマンの幹部の名前を大声で呼んでた。
おそらくこの部屋に乗り込んできたのはマブチの手下だな。で、野々宮を見つけた手下は大声でマブチにそのことを知らせた。彼女が聞いたのはその声ってわけだ。
じゃあそのマブチってやつが野々宮を殺したのか？いやでもここは清流会の島だろ。偉人さんは冷戦状態で戦争はしねえんじゃねえのか。
だからその掟が破られたとなると大事だな。
警察はなんで彼女の証言を無視したんだ？
その刑事が知らなかったんじゃねえのか。ラオマーって言葉を。
逆だろうな。知ってたからこそ捜査をやめたんだ。
ん？どういうことだよ。
偉人町の刑事でラオマーを知らねえ奴はいねえよ。なんたってマブチは刑事課を丸ごと買収してるんだから。
町の刑事を丸ごと？
奴は偉人町の刑事に子供の七五三祝いから入学祝い、冠婚葬祭なんかの経費まで豆々しく世話してやってんだ。
なんだそりゃ。
もっとも刑事連中にしてみりゃ賄賂をもらえるありがたさもあるが、マブチに自分らの個人情報が全部筒抜けになってる弱みもある。
なるほど。飴とムチってやつか。
もともと偉人町の警察は肉の壁の中のゴタゴタには及び腰だ。その上マブチが相手で被害者がソープの店長とくりゃまともな捜査は期待できねえかもな。
なあ、そのマブチが怪しいとしてなんで店長は殺されなきゃなんなかったんだ？
さあな、とりあえず窃盗が目的じゃないことだけは確かだ。
珍しいわね。あの店長が大入りを出すなんて。
ちゃんと準備しておいてくれてたんだな。俺らのことを信じて。
野々宮との電話詳しく教えてもらえて助かったぜ。ありがとうよ。
悔しいのよ。なんか全部私の知らないところで勝手に心配されて、勝手に誰かが頑張ってこんなことになったのが。私さ、父や妹とはずっと不仲で、間を取り持ってた母が死んじゃってからはもう居場所がなくて。だから家を出たんだよね。 けど家族を捨ててきた私に野々宮は曲がりなりにも居場所をくれた。そんな人を私は最後までろくでなし呼ばわりしてさ、
guilt now.
ありがとうなんて一度も言ったことなかった。だって急にこんなお別れが来るなんて思ってもなかったから。私は自分一人で気ままに生きてきたつもりだったけど、案外身近な人間と重苦しくて厄介なつながりを持ってたんだなって、野々宮がいなくなって初めてそう気がついた。
重苦しい厄介なもんか。でもそりゃ絆って言うんじゃねえのか。
私ね、悔しいのよ。野々宮はデリカシーないし、言うことも汚い最低の親父よ。でもだからって殺されたのに警察も知らん顔。野々宮は殺されても仕方がない人だっていうの？そんなわけないよ。
I was actually thinking Chua as well from some kit.
私一人じゃ何にもできない。でも死ぬ前に野々宮があんたたちは頼りになるやつだって言ってたから。
Oh, her eyes are actually red. They've updated the engine in so many ways.
だから俺らに会いに来たんだよな。
But this is a point that they've been making actually from the beginning of the game.
OK ってひょっとしてまたやる気かよ。
だんだん俺のこと分かってきたじゃない、難波先生。
やっぱりそうなるのか。私さんは
現役のデカたちが尻込みする相手だ。俺のデカ魂はやれと言ってるぜ。
じゃあ決まりだな。さっちゃん。一緒にやろうぜ。あんたは今日からまた一人じゃねえってことだ。よろしくな。
That was more heartwarming than I was expecting it to be. Ah, now we have a fourth, as you can see in the bottom right. "12 gauge. Gum. It's possible. It's plausible." You say it like a joke, but it's actually plausible in this.
Nah.
I don't know what jobs there are, but it may be the case that one of the jobs will probably be a gunslinger. Who knows? So it might actually be a chance that she'll pull out a 12 gauge or something similar.
Yeah.
Oh?
Oh.
You guys are thinking about food?
Oi.
Psycho's inherent boldness makes her much more resistant to fear, charm, and silence than most. She's good at holding her liquor also and less likely to get drunk. So basically she'll beat everyone else out in a drinking match. Okay. So we have a new party member and she's uses a handbag. Okay. Yeah. So what can I give her in terms of gear? Helmet. Hard leather boots. Yes, put her attack up. Let's make her completely... Oh, rusted chain mail is a accessory? Okay. And handbag is 9. I feel like that could do more damage. So, what skills does she have? Before I sign off, let's go... Oh, okay. Wait, how much money do I have? I could probably get her a handbag. The fact that she's wearing high heels annoys you? Why? Have you seen how unrealistic this game is? That's not really a reason to be annoyed. Where am I? Okay, over here. Oh, because it's well, yeah, it's unrealistic.
ストリップ劇場か。年季の入った建物だな。
おい、一番。アルバイト募集だってよ。
ほう、時給900円か。
ここで働けばお金ももらえて一石二鳥じゃねえか。
一石二鳥？お金稼ぐのともう一つは？
え、それはその社会貢献？
どうせならもっとうまいこと言えよ。
冗談よ。でもこのバイトはショー見られないわ。
え？
そこの担当者と知り合いなんだけど、バイトはもぎりや機材調整係だって。
ああ、そうなんだ。
それに下心で門を叩く人はすぐにわかるってさ。
違うぞ。俺は真面目に働こうと思って。
別に何でもいいけどね。
ま、楽な仕事なんてねえよな。
See, that's why I wanted those to finish because the bond goes up. Ah, there's a sub story. I didn't mean to do this. Barging, I just wanted to go into one battle.
目が合ってしまった。なんか
What's going on?
呼ばれている。嫌な予感しかしね
え。I want to check that out so badly, but I actually want to get in a battle and see how she does. But there was also okay, hold on. Let's go into one battle. I mean, yeah, but I mean, this is not exactly realistic. Look, you just gotta roll with it. Woo! Okay. Oh, I like her. Oh, wow. That hit me in feels. Okay. Psycho is becoming an immediate favorite. Cool. Guys, really? I mean, sure. But as far as I can see, you can't change outfits in this. Who knows? Maybe at some point you will be able to change outfits. But it's not a thing. That's what she's got. If it changes, it changes. If not, that is literally her set for the rest of the game. I can't do anything about it. There's so many questionable things in this game. I really feel like that. I feel like that's like nitpicking. which I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing, but I'm probably going to take it as a good thing, I suppose. We were just comparing her to Hani and Choa, so no one's surprised. I mean, yeah. I mean, hold on. Does it work? If you put it like this. Oh, I didn't show this yet, actually. Look. When you do this. Oh. Yeah, you can do that. That's cool. So there. I'll be sending that in the Discord for everyone, so you can have it as your wallpaper. It's one of the good features of the game, among others. We haven't even touched the surface. Like, honestly, there's so much more to this. So much more. Only in Japan, exactly. And that's what makes it so great. Which actually leads to a question. How was this compared to Okami? Be reals. I know it's probably an Orcs question to ask. But should I continue this on Monday? Next week? Because I would like to. Personally, I would. I think one of the things I do want to do is I want to do some of the sub stories, because main story was actually a bit deep in this. The sub stories are where a lot of the zany stuff happens, which is nice. Yeah? Yeah? That's good. Okay, I'm glad to hear. Because one of the things I worry about with Yakuza is how niche it can be, if that makes sense. And I always worry that because it's very Japanese, right? There's a lot of people who will not understand or know some of the subtleties that it has, such as why Ichiban Kasuga's name is actually so funny, because it literally means best garbage, like top trash or something like along that, the puns and so on and so forth. So like they all have, there's something in everywhere, and it's a subtle thing. And how Nick pointed out, InSlAyN, I mean it's on chat as Nick, pointed out how Kan-san is like in itself also a pun for Kan, because he's the like manages the whole can collecting mini game and the reward points for that and stuff like that. And there is others, the pawn shop, the pawn PAWN, where you sell and buy stuff. The guy who owns that is known as Gomi. He's Gomi-san, and Gomi is another word for rubbish. Is a word for rubbish, and initially he just has a load of rubbish in front of his shop, and that's in itself is a sub story for you to complete so that you actually get access to that shop, and so on and so forth. There's a lot of those or like intricate or subtle things that will easily fly over people's heads. So it's the only reason why I was kind of iffy about it. But I guess if I can explain it, then it's not a problem. And as Garm said, it's more entertaining. So it has other ways of entertaining, and once you know the subtleties, that just adds a whole new level, a layer, which is nice. Okami is even more niche, yeah, but what I was saying to Garm at the beginning of the stream, Okami is also slower. It's more mellow. It has its moments of fighting and stuff, but it's a far more chill game. And that, Saki, we were talking about this as well, it showed in a way, in the sense of I wasn't really talking, there wasn't much going on in chat. It's one of those things where it's very pretty and you love the soundtrack and it's got a cult following, but it's not streamable, basically. So it may be the case that I'll actually drop Okami then, in favor of this, and I'll carry this on stream from Monday, which sounds good. I'm okay with that. I'm happy with that. That is great because I enjoy the fudge of this. I really do love the whole series. I played all of them, even though I clearly didn't see Kashiwagi as a bartender. Now I'll have to see if I can. I'll go back into the DVR and I'll see that. But yeah. Anyway, I've talked on long enough. That's how you know it's the end of the stream. This has been an unconventional one. I'm sorry that this is on YouTube. Apologies for the delays. I guess my whole streaming setup is not really optimized for YouTube. Hopefully we'll be back on Twitch on Monday. I have no idea what happened with Twitch. Twitch was receiving something, but it just wasn't putting me as online, so I don't know. Maybe on Monday it will work, maybe it won't. But if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because then you'll be notified of when I go live on there, if it's the case. It's my backup. So if anything, I'll try and make sure YouTube doesn't have the same problem. Maybe there is a bigger problem that affects both. We'll see. Otherwise, catch me on Twitch Monday, 8:30, if nothing is wrong. Yeah. Have a good weekend. Have a good night. And I'll catch you guys around. Thank you again for coming by, dropping by. And yeah, take it easy. Bye. You can catch this VOD on YouTube. It'll upload straight away. So if you want to relive any moment, you're free to do so. Okay, bye.